Hi there, good morning. I'm doing something a little bit different this morning. I'm starting outside. Watson is here with me as well. This is our time to come outside and have a little relief from the bladder, as well as sniff and see what has happened overnight. He's doing a little stretch. Watson's just waking up. He likes to spend as much time in bed as possible, so he loves it. So anyhow, I wanted to start out here. It is a rainy day here in Bakersfield. Right now it's just kind of trickling down. We'll do a little pan of the sky. There's some blue off in the distance. But it's a beautiful morning. Nice and rainy. Watson and I are having a good time out here. And so we wanted to welcome you outside with us for our morning ritual before the show. And so let's go ahead and go inside, and so we can get started. Come on, Watts, let's go. Good boy. Come on. Alright, thanks for bearing with me as we go through the house. Alright, come on Watson, let's lead the way. Come on, you know where to go. Come on. This way, come on, this way. Watts. Come on, Watts. Alright, let me hook the camera up really quick and go get Watson, so that way we can start the show. One moment. Oh boy. Here we are. There we go. There we go. Hello people. Okay, thank you for joining us. That was fun. Something a little bit different. Really quick, I'm gonna go ahead and share my page with my other page. It would be nice if that was a little bit more seamless, but I like to just make the most of it. We got this. So again, thank you for being so patient with me as I came in from outside. That was a lot of fun to do. Something a little bit different, changing it up. And I like changing it up. I like doing things different every now and again to just mix up the energy. I feel like when we do the same thing over and over and over again, it can really begin to anchor us into a habit or a way of seeing things. Why aren't you working? There we go. But anyways, it can anchor us into a habit or a belief system or way of seeing things that can be very limiting. Let me just close this. I feel like there's some extra glare. I'm not sure if that's any better. But I feel like there's yeah, it can get us in a rut, Watson. Yeah, when we do the same thing over and over again. So it's fun to sometimes take a different way to work, or a different way to drop off the kids, and you could change it up, go to a different restaurant like once a week, or if you can, you know, if you're living in a location with a wide variety. But there's so many different things you can change. It's just the littlest thing, going down a different street every now and again. It's the littlest things that change it up because we're making a change. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be life-changing. However, they can be. I don't want to limit it either. However, the changes I'm talking about are the subtle changes, the subtle day-to-day changes that we can mix things up for ourselves. It doesn't cost any money, and it allows us to have a little bit of a different experience. Watsy Potts, I am sorry that I do not like this. We're gonna have to figure out a way that he likes this a little bit more, because he was so much more lively before he came in, and now I feel like he's like, oh, I'm stuck up here. So we're gonna work on making this fun for you. Yeah, we're gonna work on making this fun for you. Do you want to chew on a bone? You want to chew on a bone? You want to? No? While you're waiting? Okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about, yesterday I went up to the Kern River and I made 2 different videos. One I've been able to upload so far. The other one I'll work on today. The uploading took a ridiculously a long amount of time for an 11-minute video. I would have thought that I was uploading an 11-hour video. But anyhow, I'm working at it. And the reason why I created it, the intention behind it is I wanted a video where you can either watch the screen or shut your eyes and listen to the water rushing and really tune into the nature spirits, especially if you aren't able to get out in nature physically yourself. If you have a really grueling week at work or a super really long day and you just haven't been able to get outside, these videos are great. And I'll be creating more. This is just sort of the beginning, but they're great to turn on and to bring that nature energy to wherever you are. And so that way you can take a few moments with yourself as long as you want. I'm going to make them all 11 minutes and 11 seconds to go with our 11-11 theme. And clearly you can watch it as long as you want or as little as you want, and you can even repeat it if you want to go longer. But I want to create them and so that way there's a way to get into nature even if you can't get out to it. Because it is important, I realize for myself as well, that I get out in nature relatively often, but not every day, and I'm not always able to really sit and to be in it and just be there. And so I realized how much I would like to bring more of that into my life. And that's when I was inspired to create the video while I was there sitting on a rock watching the river go by, because I wanted to be able to bring that to those of you out there that aren't able to do that for yourself on a regular basis, because it is important and valuable, and it's one way that we can really help charge ourselves up, renew our batteries, so to speak, give us an uplifting feeling, an upward spiraling of energy within us. So I hope and trust that you will find value in them, those of you that are drawn to watch them. And then there is another one with an absolutely beautiful scene that I will be uploading today that you'll be able to see. And it's truly magnificent. And again, you'll be able to hear the rushing water. And this one, it could be great just to kind of get lost in watching the moving water as it goes by. When you see it, you will understand, hopefully. Okay, so, excuse me. It is time to get into the card reading of the day. So let's see what we have going on here for the card reading of the day. Yeah. Card reading of the day. Oh. The card fell out. So, freedom. Freedom fell out. Freedom reigns. Freedom fell out. Freedom is here. Freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Just like before, it's an inside job. It's how can we free ourselves, set ourselves free, because see, in my philosophy, I see it as we have the key as well as we have, okay, so any perceived jail, stuckness, anywhere where we're locked in place, or we feel like we don't have any power in our life, all those jails, so to speak, we have the key. We personally have the key. We created the jail, we got ourselves in, we locked the door, and it's up to us to find the key, where we hid it, so we can unlock that door and then come out. But we are the ones that did it to ourselves, and for a good reason, to have this experience and the unfolding experience that we're in, and to learn and to grow and understand ourselves in new and different ways. And so even though they might be perceived from our human perspective as bad or horrible or painful, from our soul perspective, our infinite perspective, from the part of us that is beyond time and space, and this one lifetime, is, hold on, because I got split. I think because I was like, well, you know, because I always come back to this is the only life that matters. So that flew into my head when I said what I just said, and so I lost the other flow. So let me just tune in for 1 second. Good morning. Okay, so freedom, 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 inside job. All right, I'm just gonna have to continue on wherever I go from because good morning, welcome. I'm doing the card reading of the day, and I just lost myself in the flow, and so I'm having a good time with it and working on coming back. So freedom, you know, really, that's right. Okay, so we really have that key because we've created these different inner prisons for ourselves, these different places where we hide ourself from ourself, and the only ones that know how to undo that or to free ourselves from that is ourself. We're the creators of that, and so we are the ones that can we have to uncreate it, we have to figure it out, we have to unwind it. It's part of our experience, it's part of the setup that we gave for ourselves, the bigger us, the deeper us, our higher self, our soul, whatever you want to call it. We prearranged that for ourselves so we could have this amazing, crazy, wondrous, what the heck's going on here kind of experience with ourselves and with each other. You know, we're not here all by ourselves. This is an interactive experience, not only with ourselves, but all the other of those that are also incarnated here at this time. So, freedom, 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 what else? What else? What else? Well, just to talk to the freedom energies today, they are flowing. Clearly, it's a choice too, because it's very easy to get caught up in the media or the mass consciousness, where the uptick of crazy is just off the charts right now. There's so many different things going on in the media. It's truly just kind of out of hand. And it's so much to keep up with that I really recommend not keep trying to keep up with it all. Like, you just have to know and trust that whatever information you need to know is going to get itself to you. I mean, how many ways are we all connected through Facebook or through these different social media accounts? I mean, there's ways that information can get to us. So if we don't catch everything on ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, Huffington Post, you know, it's not the end of the freaking world. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there. I just feel wild, a little wild today. Yeah. Oh, Watsy Potsy. I'm sorry, honey. Here, come over into my lap for the meditation. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Watson's gonna be in my lap from the meditation. So it is just past 11:11. Actually, we're running a little bit behind today, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Preparing ourselves for the meditation, let's take a deep breath together. One more. Really just allowing yourself to let go and relax, releasing any tension in your physical body, anywhere you might be feeling stress. This is a great opportunity to let it go and just let it flow. Let it move. We're just releasing any stuckness within our body, anywhere we feel stuck in our energy field. Just allow that energy to move and take another deep breath. Wonderful. We're now going to grow roots from the base of our spine and the bottoms of our feet down into the center of Mother Earth. And this is grounding us and connecting us to Mother Earth's energy, to her consciousness. She's a sentient being, she's alive and well, and she loves to connect with us in this way. And there are also many other ways to connect with her, and one of the easiest is to literally walk yourself outside, get yourself next to a tree or a beautiful area of foliage, where you can really feel like you have nature all around you, even if it's a small little patch. That will do the trick. That gets that nature energy moving and flowing within you. Granted, you're going to feel it so much stronger if you're in the forest or by the water by a lake or an ocean. However, that doesn't. We don't have to let that stop us. It's important to get into nature, to get by nature, even if it's just, again, a small little patch. That does wonders for our soul, for our energy field, for our bodies, and it really is a time for us to recharge our energy. So it is not time wasted. All right. I would like you to become aware of the golden silver ball of light at the center of your heart space. And it is shining out like a star in every direction. And I would like you to begin to grow this golden silver ball of light, this sphere of light. Bigger, 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 past your physical bodysuit. Bigger, 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 bigger. We're taking it at 44 feet. 44 feet. Wonderful. And it is powered by the infinite source within you, that is the source creator energy, that is has an unlimited source, powered from that spot, that spot so deep within you that it's untouchable by this reality. But it is powering you, it is animating you, it is your energy source for this incarnation, for this life, for this unfolding that you are creating for yourself and co-creating with everyone else here on the planet with. Divine. Divine and wonderful. All right. We are going to take our gold and silver ball of light on an adventure today. We are going to Maui, so I'd like you to lift off in your gold and silver ball of light. And don't worry, you are not limited by physical laws such as gravity or time or space. I would like you to, again, lift off, leaving the room that you're in, and you are now using your imagination in your gold and silver ball of light, and you are headed towards Maui from wherever you were physically located. Wonderful. So we're heading to Maui, we're flying over the ocean, you see the island off in the distance, and I would like you to fly to what is known as the physical place as the Iao Valley. Iao Valley. And it's in between these two giant mountains. And in between these two giant mountains is a beautiful stream of pure, crystal, clear, light-filled water. And I would like you to come upon a ponding of this water. It's still part of the creek, part of the stream, but it is a ponding of the water. I would like you to land in the pond and completely submerge yourself. With your head above the water, just leaning back, just allowing yourself to float in this pond of water. I would like you to notice fairies beginning to fly around you of the Most High, and they are sprinkling their beautiful, lovely, yummy fairy dust all over you. And you can do a little shaky shake, and you notice the shimmering of all the different many colors of the light of the Most High, shimmering in the pixie dust, the fairy dust. And they are all smiling at you and very excited to be having this experience with you. Yes. So I'm going to allow you to have this time with yourself as you lay back and allow the fairies to have this adventure with you. Be aware of any messages, any insights, any ahas, anything that you can observe from your place as you relax in the water. I'm going to just take a few moments to be quiet and allow you to have this exchange. Alright, I would like you now to thank the Earth Angel Fairies for their time. I would also like you to thank yourself, as well as your entire Light Align team, the entire company of heaven, all the beings of light that have joined us for this time in this beautiful Iao Valley and Maui. So I'd like you now to take off in your gold and silver ball of light, heading back to wherever you are physically located, and you come back in no time, flying into your body. And I would like you to begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes whenever you are ready. Hello, welcome back. Yes, come on back up here. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, we need to get you a fun toy that you want to play with. Apparently I didn't pick the right toys. Because he doesn't really want to do anything with any of them. And that is so unlike him, because Watson loves to play. He's what helps me remember to play oftentimes, because he is definitely all about playing. So one thing I just realized is, because we came in from outside, I apologize if the sound wasn't very good, but I'm hoping that the microphone on my phone picked up everything great. But if not, you might have, and I know we're late in the show, but have to turn it up. But I'm sure you figured that out. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink of water. Okay, so we're at the portion of the show. If anyone would like to call in or comment in for a mini energy reading, or if you have any questions about anything we've covered during this show or any show that we've done so far, or show related for that matter, I'd also like to thank everybody for tuning in the archives that tune in via Facebook as well as YouTube and VidMe. I'm so excited that however you find me, it's wonderful to connect with you in this way. I want to let you all know that I do private sessions. I do I do energy readings as well as healing sessions, energy healing sessions, and that information is all on my website, jrichardvarvel.com. And I have a ton of free meditations that are come through during the 11:11 time during the JRV morning show, and that is all backed up in the archives on those sites that I just told you about, Facebook, YouTube, and VidMe. And so they're great because you can utilize them to go deeper and to have different vibrational and energy experiences with yourself. So they are really fantastic, and like I said, they are free and easily accessible. And so whichever site you enjoy watching your videos on the most, I'm on that site more than likely in one shape, way, or form or another, and so you can tune in and I would love it. And so for all of you tuning in the archives, please don't hesitate to comment or ask questions as well, because I go back and look at them. All right. Well, the phone isn't ringing and I don't see any comments coming in for readings today. So, Watson and I are going to sign... Ooh, good grief. Excuse me. Watson and I are going to go ahead and sign off for today. Again, thank you so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. And we surround you with a huge, big, giant hug of love and light. And we'll see you tomorrow at 11. Bye-bye.